What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to today's news roundup. Let me start off with a quick apology for no watch along or no match content yesterday. As you can probably hear from my voice, I've been unwell for the last few days, so I wanted to just rest up to make sure I'm all good to go for the weekend. Hence the reason there's a pre-recorded video today and no live content. Hope to be back tomorrow, where I'll be streaming from 6:30 on here with a Liverpool news show, and then we'll be jumping over to our brand new channel, Top of the League, for a watch along of Burnley's game against Manchester United. You can join us for that by scanning the QR code in the bottom right hand corner of the screen and coming across and subscribing to Top of the League, where we hope you enjoy the content. So, my friends, a lot has happened over the past couple of days, obviously. Liverpool went over to Austria and beat Las Glintz by 3-1 to kick off a Europa League campaign with a victory, a much needed victory. And the good news for me is that we can now say that the new purple kit hasn't gotten off to a start where we all think it's cursed, because we've had seasons gone by where there were certain kits that, let's be honest, we thought to ourselves, this is a damn cursed kit. This isn't. We got to win. And do you know what? It's grown on me a bit, that kit. I think it looked well on the lads. The little black line down the side of it that matches up with the shorts, I think adds to the kit. Great to see the boys go and get the win yesterday. And yeah, some of the players who were given a chance didn't really take that opportunity, but good to see Gravenberch get an assist, good to see Mohamed Salah get on the score sheet, and of course Darwin tucked away the penalty rather nicely. So all of that out of the way, let's get to the main topics for today's videos. We're going to be speaking about Liverpool's interest in tying down Thiago Alcantara and Joel Matip to new deals. We're going to be speaking about Rodrygo, which is going to be the main part of this video, and a couple of other bits and pieces. So as always, I want you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do drop a like on the video, and of course, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. I am recording a preview that will be going out tonight at 10 p.m. as well, ahead of the game against West Ham on Sunday. So again, keep your eye out for that one dropping out later tonight. So let's start off with the Rodrygo story, because my instinct when I seen the reports coming out of Spain that Liverpool are going to go all in to sign Rodrygo from Real Madrid were initially probably the same as you're having right now. Nonsense. And it could well be nonsense, but I sat back over the last day or two when I was lying in bed with nothing else to do, and I kind of thought this through. I think there could be something to this. And it's been picked up by a couple of English-based media outlets, and the strength and depth they're running with some of these stories really did make me think about it. So they're already starting to show his progress over his time at Real Madrid, and like you, as I said, my initial thoughts were, when have Liverpool ever gone to Real Madrid and bought a player at the peak of his powers from Madrid? And why would Madrid be interested in selling Rodrygo, who they brought in from Santos for about, I think it was about 49 million in 2019, if my memory is right. So here's what I've come with. It could well be nothing, but think of it this way. Real Madrid have spent a lot of money bringing in Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid are most likely going to bring in Kylian Mbappe at some point over the next few months. His contract at PSG, of course, is up at the end of the season, meaning he could sign a pre-contract agreement with Real Madrid in January. Now, if they brought him in, then you look at their squad and think, somebody's probably going to miss out there. Rodrygo has been playing a lot over the past season and a half. Vinicius Jr. is, of course, a star there. And if they bring in Endrick, which of course they are, they've already agreed that deal with Palmeiras down the line, then somebody's going to miss out. And Valverde is a little bit more flexible for Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti's side. He can play in midfield, he can play on the right side of attack. So perhaps they would look to cash in on Rodrygo. And if we can just take for 1 second that there's a grain of truth to this story, I think it would be a fantastic move. If we replace Mohamed Salah with Rodrygo, I'm not going to say he put up Salah numbers, because at this point in his young career, he hasn't put up Salah numbers. But I'd be very, very happy with him as a Mohamed Salah replacement, and I just wanted to see what you guys would think of it. Because the more I thought about it, the more I thought, there may be a chance here, you know. There may be. Could be nothing. But it isn't as stupid as it initially appeared to me, and I want to know what you guys think of it. So, of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I want to move on now to the next story I want to speak about, which is, as I mentioned a couple of moments ago, Liverpool apparently interested in tying down, I'm mainly going to focus on Thiago, but Joel Matip is another name that's mentioned. So you can go onto the Anfield Agenda Twitter account and find most of these stories as well. So Jurgen Klopp's main priority apparently is to keep hold of Thiago, who was wanted heavily by a lot of clubs in Saudi Arabia during the summer window. That interest has not disappeared, and in the meantime the Reds are confident about keeping the Spaniard till the end of the season, but apparently we want to extend beyond then. And I don't understand why. And you guys know, I love Thiago, but he hasn't played yet for us this season. He probably won't have much of an impact moving forward. Look at the players that we've brought in. We've got Gravenberch, McAllister, Soboslai, Jones, Elliott, Bajcetic. Plenty of youth there. Plenty of opportunities for people to get minutes. Endo's at the club as well. I just don't see why we would invest more money into Thiago. You know, he's on 200 grand a week at Liverpool, and we could put that money to better use elsewhere. I've loved having him at the club, and I think it was a great piece of business by Liverpool by bringing him in for €25 million from Bayern Munich. But it does feel like a natural end, and this to me smacks of Jurgen Klopp once again just wanting to keep somebody around, much like Henderson at one point, where a lot of people felt he should have moved on. I don't get this one, and I'm saying this as a Thiago fan, but I think we've outgrown Thiago. I think his use to Liverpool is limited, and I just don't agree with it. So maybe I'm off the walls with this one, maybe you think I'm away with the fairies, but I want to know what you think. Would you like to see Thiago Alcantara tied down to a new Liverpool deal? If it's on the same money as he is now, 10 million quid a year, no, from me. That money could be much better used on another player or two. But again, this isn't just about my opinions. I want to know your thoughts. The last thing I wanted to speak about again is just a bit of love for Mohamed Salah, because he's had 12 games. In his last 12 games, I should say, he's had at least a goal or an assist in every single one. Spurs goal, Fulham goal, Brentford goal, 3 assists against Leicester, assist against Aston Villa, assist against Southampton, assist against Chelsea, goal against Bournemouth, assist against Newcastle, goal against Villa, double assist against Wolves, could have been a hat-trick only for Elliott's was an own goal, and then of course, against Las Clint's yesterday. And I just want to make sure that in the time we have left with Mohamed Salah, I remind myself more than anything else exactly how lucky, how fortunate and how blessed we've been to have this man at the football club. I really feel like he'll leave us in the summer, but that being said, I want to make sure he gets the appreciation that he thoroughly deserves. He's a model professional, and I've had my own ups and downs with Mohamed Salah over the years, but I promised to myself this season I was going out of my way to make sure I keep recognising the man's greatness, and that is an amazing stat. Last 12 games, every single one of them, at least a goal or an assist, and as you could hear when I read out the actual statistics there, a couple of them with double assists, triple assists, it's phenomenal. The man is an absolute colossus, and it has been a pleasure, and I hope to see him break more records between now and the end of the season. So again, over to you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Again, appreciate your understanding over the last couple of days that I wasn't able to stream live. Don't forget to check out the preview that will be coming out at 10 o'clock. This should be going out about 7:45 or so. So hope you can enjoy it. And again, let me know your thoughts. Talk to you soon. Much love. Have yourselves a cracking weekend. Bye-bye.